Liverpool 5, Watford 0. Relax.
Bruv, take your own advice then, innit?
Oh boy, did we need that. Everyone was screaming for that performance and that result. That was a big relief. And the biggest difference today was Trent. Whipping them crosses in. They were dangerous.
An excursion. I think the biggest, like I said, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, it's all blessed, it's all chilling. Because look, the reason that I like to think us realist fans were getting vexed was because the levels of performances weren't there. And the best thing about today was it could have been 2-0 today, but it's the level of performance, that dominance of a game. And it, like you say, Trent offered a different dimension today. And I guess it's hindsight's a beautiful thing, but you look at it now and be like, oh well, we should have played against United. But equally, it is a manager's job. It's a tough job because he wasn't great against Bayern. So it's hindsight's a beautiful thing. But yeah, the level of performance today.
But the thing is, it shows how much of a difference just having someone who can whip a crossing can make. It just creates so many different things. You know what I mean? Like, rather than just trying to play through the middle. Like, if Trent wasn't there today, I'm not saying we wouldn't have won, but where would the chances and stuff would we have still had the same frustrations?
I just want to jump in real quick. Yeah, their left back. Yeah, rest in peace, my brother. Rest in peace.
He had a shocker.
Because today, I actually really felt sorry for the guy. You know that, but that again is a fullback's worst nightmare. If someone just keeps running at you, the relentlessness in that.
Today it almost looked like the shackles were off. Like Klopp said, look, be direct. If you saw Salah today, we were talking about it. Some of the games where we saying he's been frustrating, but today he was so direct, literally going into the pockets, going to the holes, and like you said. And the worst thing is when you get a striker running at you full pelt, and that's what's scary.
It almost looked a bit like it was like, right, well, all this stuff that we talked about tactics and we're going to try this and try that. It's like, well, forget all that. Just do what you lot do. And that's what it looked like. I mean, I know it's not as easy as that, but it was just a case of saying, look, you know what? We've talked about trying to do little things, intricate pockets. It's not working. So just go on, get out your fullback. When you get the ball, get it to the wide man. Just beat the man that you're up against. But again, being pessimistic, the pessimist in me would turn around and be like, Plan A worked today. It doesn't always work. So that is everyone's happy and that it was a good performance, but that's because Plan A worked today. When Plan A doesn't work, normally is when we worry. So that's the only negative comment that I will make. But the positives of that were it was breathtaking. I thought Liverpool were just all over the pitch. It was just scintillating football.
And it looked like it's like what we're used to. Like, you've seen the whole Liverpool arrows, like they used to say. You saw Trent running through, not just on the outside, running through the inside. You saw Robbo getting forward, but Mane. I mean, Trent was fantastic with deliveries, and obviously any striker or any attacker would love those kind of deliveries with the pace. It was fizzed in, but that header and that second finish, bruv. Oh my, the audacity. The thing is, if you missed that, people would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, he did that, was it the Bayern one when he turned and spun?
Yeah, he did it a couple of times. Listen, the one thing, again, it goes back to Saturday as well. The weekend's fixture, or Sunday, whatever it was. It's like, well, you look at it in that game and you just see it. Like I said it in that reaction video. It's the consistency, always relentless, just always trying, because God loves a trier. Do you know what I'm saying? It's always, you keep trying and you will get your rewards. Today it looked like it's like there's a rewards for all the hard work that you've been putting in. He lacked quality, but the work ethic, the work rate does not drop. And I will also like to make a mention to Divock Origi, because listen, say what you want, yeah. If I believe that if he had the number of opportunities that Stadio was given, I believe his return will be better. That's my personal opinion. I think he offers more. He's got something a little bit different about him. Decision making could be better, but people seem to forget he's still young. Just because he's been around for ages doesn't mean that he's an experienced forward. But
for me, with Origi, it's about the legs more than anything. With the Sturridge,
you like his legs, yeah?
With Sturridge, he's not going to do all the hard pressing. He's not going to run back. He's not going to track back. And that's what I like about Origi, in the sense that he can give you that. There was some times where you just spray the ball over the top, Origi's done at the end of it. There was one that he gave over to Salah as well to catch up on the wing. So I just think he gives us a bit more. And then that finishing at the end, I mean, that's a proper striker's finish, that was.
And it just settled the whole team down. And I think, do you know what the thing about Sturridge is? A lot of people say to me that you go ham on him or for no reason. I don't think that he's a finished striker. I don't think that he's finished goods.
I do.
But just let him finish. But it's got to be for the right team. you've got to fit the model that the team want to play. This model of high intensity and in pressing and working off the ball, it's not him.
That's fair.
It ain't him. He can score goals. We know he can score goals. He has it, but the thing is, he can't work. He's the sort of person that needs 6-7 chances, and of those 6-7 chances, he'll hit the target twice and he'll get one. You know, and you're not going to get that. That does not work here. That luxury you don't have, or maybe even 4 half chances and to find his range, and then he'll get one and he'll score. You know, it's not that doesn't fly in these top teams, I'm afraid.
Also, Fabinho, his cleaning up now, his work is just like, I don't know if people are noticing it or people are not noticing it, but for me, I can see what he's doing now. He's like solidified that position for himself now. Even when he does a mistake, I think he gave a hospital ball to VVD earlier, and he went out there, won the challenge back, and then said sorry to VVD afterwards. Do you know what I mean? I think he's a proper, you know, in that position for us now. He's vital.
We had a bit of a banter about him when he first joined, but he's obviously he's sorted that, and you can see what all the hype was about when he joined. Just want to make a quick shout out, or not shout out, but just mention to Alisson that the save off Gray at 3-0, point blank range, and to make that save. Listen, say what you want, but that's what you pay your money for.
Did you get a hand to that?
Yeah, it was a corner.
Oh shit.
That sort of stuff is that's what you pay your money for. It's being in the right place at the right time, and that's all timing. Goalkeepers will work on these sort of things all the time, staying big, whatever. He's another one that you just got to give ratings to. And how pleasing is it to see the bombard scoring as well? The main guy deserved it. I will say one thing. I've seen it slowly creep in over the last few weeks. It happened against Leicester for their goal. It happened twice today. He's been caught on the blind side a couple of times. He's been a bit too square. Listen, that's just... I'm not going to sit here and be like, listen, that's not good. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm just saying, if I was an opposition playing against Liverpool, that's what I'd look at and be like, you know what, there's been a few times, but he's been blindsided. He's been caught on the blind side because he's been a bit too square. He's not opened his body up, and someone's, you know, Dean done it in the first half, and then Gray done it in the second half when he came on, and it done against Leicester. And I think it happened on the weekend against United for that slip pass as well. He's been caught a bit flat-footed and a bit square. It can happen as a centre back. I'm not saying it, but it's happened. It's crept in a bit more frequently than I've seen before.
But the most important thing, though, every great striker, if you want to be great defender, every great centre back needs to score goals. So it was great to see him to get up in there. I mean, once again, though, the deliveries from Trent were just magnificent. I mean, it still took a very good header to where he put it, but the deliveries were perfect. And the last shout I want to give out to is Matip. He gets a lot of stick. I've seen on social media people still gun him just because of the way he plays and the way he looks when he's running and all this kind of stuff. But the guy's been doing a job. He's been actually... There's a chance where Watford had, I think it was in the first half, I can't remember the second half.
Double block, yeah.
The double block, and then even the way he brings the ball out, the pass that he's finding, he's consistently doing that. And he got thrown against with Fabinho, where people were shitting themselves, and he's been doing his job. What's your opinion on that? Because I think he's been getting digged out unfairly.
But the only problem is he looks like something out of Bug's Life, isn't it?
You see what I mean? It's characters like this, bro, on social media.
No, listen, he looks like something out of a Bug's Life, yeah. But listen, he's on point, yeah.
Bug's Life, you know.
But you can see it there. That's what I'm saying. But what the only good thing, the best thing about a defender, and over the years that you've heard, is that when there's a great partnership, you know, of centre backs, the first one that comes to mind for me straight away, for some reason, is always Rio and Vidic, because those two were colossal for a long time, right? And the good thing is there's always one that gets the praise, and there's the other one that goes about his business. And I believe that Vidic was the guy that didn't really get the big plaudits. Rio got all the praise. A bit like VVD, he's getting all the praise. He's going alongside doing that Vidic type of... I'm not saying he's the same sort of player, but it's that complementing of each other. The complementing of each other. The one thing that one guy can do, the other guy can't do, and vice versa. And I'm just saying the reason I've used those two as examples is because growing up, watching that team used to be like, oh, those guys ain't going to give you a sniff. And I would love it. And you always get that one guy that doesn't get the recognition for all the hard work that he does and all the stuff that he's been doing. Another clean sheet. A clean sheet against United. Clean sheet against Bayern. So, you know, he is obviously on point. He's doing his job. And Liverpool fans need to get off his back and appreciate it. Because when he ain't there, we got people like Lovren having to come in. And, you know, he makes you nervous, doesn't he?
Yeah, exactly. So, man of the match. Who's man of the match? I think it doesn't, for me...
Trent. Yeah, Trent. I think he had 3 assists. 4 assists, maybe?
3 assists, I think. Yeah, 3 assists.
Maddy.
And then on Sunday,
come on,
the Merseyside derby. We need to spank Everton. We need to spank them, bro. I know they won their last game, but we've spoken to a few Everton fans, and they're not looking forward to that game, bro. So we need to capitalize on that.
Form goes out the window for that game. Form goes out the window, and it's a fucking shithole to go and play at. But
but like Jamie said, though, right? If we can finish with 3 points, and then for the whole those last 3 games that we've had together, and we still finish with 7 points, that's good going.
We've said this all season, and it's mental to think that we've still got this many points, and we're still neck and neck. But essentially, it's a massive game. Every game, massive game. And it is, because as soon as one's put to bed, you've got to get on to the next one. And this game against them man...
But with this result going to that fixture is good, right? So
so its momentum's up. Yeah. It should obviously be hopefully be a good game, and we can hopefully get the job done.
So until then, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe and comment. Peace.